asleep to this ASMR video. So I feel like we should start because there's a lot. Okay, so the first palette that I'm going to show you is definitely one of my favourite palettes that I have in my collection, and I've had this one for quite a while now. It was one of my early purchases when it came to palettes, and I still have it. So let me just show you a close-up of this so you can see what it looks like. It might be a bit too bright, but you can see it there. Okay, so this palette is the I Heart Revolution Nudes Mini Eyeshadow Palette. Mini Eyeshadow Palette. It looks like this. How cute is that? The fact that it looks like chocolate initially drew me into this palette. I think it's so cute, and it's like the perfect size. Now these eyeshadow shades, they don't have any names to them, which kind of sucks because I really do like when they have like their cute little names, but oh well. It's only from like I Heart Revolution, so it's kind of on the cheaper side, but yeah, the pigment is really good. So you have like your glittery shades, your bronzes and rose golds. Of course, you guys know I love those. And then like a brown, chocolate brown, like a mauve, purple mauve glitter shade, a peach right there, and like a highlighter shade right there, which I love. Let me show you that shade so you can see. That looks like it's really pretty. For a lower end eyeshadow palette, I think this is so cute, so affordable, but you get like the perfect everyday nudes in there, but you can definitely have like your evening shades and create like a really nice metallic look. So I'm loving it. I love this peach shade too. This peach shade is a bit of me. It's perfect. So yeah, I love this eyeshadow palette. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shades in there. And this is also, in my opinion, a really good starter eyeshadow palette. If you wanted to start off with something simple, this would be perfect. And again, I love the fact that it has like a little chocolate bar design. I think that's the cutest. And I know that they do different palette honest, but it looks so beautiful. I'm going to keep this palette for a long time, basically. So when you open it, so this palette does actually come with a mirror, which I love palettes that do come with mirrors. If they don't, then I'm kind of like, well, what's the point really? So I do tend to go for the ones with mirrors. So this one, the fact that it's got one is an added bonus. And let me show you what it looks like up close, so you can see how stunning. This palette is so beautiful. So these shades do actually have names, and they are named after crystals and stones. Some of them I'm quite familiar with, others I'm not. But I love their shades so much. So you have your like pale pinks and ivory shades, then you have your metallic shades right there, and then more dark matte shades. So I think that you do get quite a good choice in there to mix around. I would say this is more of an evening palette. I probably wouldn't wear this in the daytime, only because you could probably create like a really nice smoky eye with this palette. So we have this one here, which is called Selenite. Then we have Sunstone, which is a really nice matte, like peachy baby pink. Then we have Aragonite, which is a terracotta bronze shade. I like this shade. Then we have Tiger's Eye, which is like a chocolate brown matte shade. We have Rose Quartz down here, which is a nice metallic rose gold shade. Then we have Citrine, which is a yellow gold like bronzy shade. Then we have Amber, which is I'd say that is like a nice orangey bronze shade. I like that colour. I've used it quite a bit. And then down here we have Onyx, which is a black matte shade, which is perfect for smoky eyes. So I love this so much. I know Halloween's coming up soon. I'm so excited, and I'll definitely be using this palette, and the pigments are out of this world, but I really love the design of this palette more than anything. Of course the pigments are going to be amazing, but I love a palette that just looks so beautiful, and this definitely does. So this is one of my favorite palettes. Okay, so next up we have a palette by one of my favorite drugstore brands. I am in love with this palette. I mean, look how cute. It's pink and gold. Love it. So this one is by Make So you've got like your pale pinks, your blush pinks, your browns, different shades of browns as well, which I think is really nice to have that option, because you guys know I love my browns, my bronzes, and they do like different shades of brown, which is perfect for me. And then you have like your dark purples as well, your metallics again in the middle. So the first shade is Smitten, which is a really nice ivory shade. By the way guys, the pigment in this eyeshadow palette is amazing. Let me show you. You can see how pigmented. The eyeshadow shade is amazing. You have Crush right here, which is a nice lilac. Probably can't see on camera too much. Then we have Fancy, Addiction. So you've got your like light bronze gold shades. Then Infatuation, Romance, one of my favourites, which is a nice pink shade. You can see it there on my ring finger. Then you have Admire, Cherish, a nice light brown sable shade, sable brown. Then Affection, then Spark. You guys know I love my metallic golds, most used shades. Then Flame, True Love, Fixated at the bottom, which is a really nice matte brown. Be Mine. Then we have Lust, which is a nice like cherry purple shade. Let me swatch that one for you. It's like a really nice deep purple shade. Stunning. And then Devotion right there, which is like a nice purple, like a matte purple shade. This palette is absolutely perfect for spring, summer, and you can create so many looks with it. I think it's so beautiful. And can we talk about the quality? The quality of this palette is definitely on par with much more high-end palettes, and it was such a bargain. But yeah, this next palette is definitely a little bit more like on the sultry side, darker shades, and I love this one too. I think I brought this last Halloween because I remember using it in one of my Halloween role plays. I think it was a vampire one. Yeah, I think it was. And I was looking for a eyeshadow palette to match the aesthetic and the idea that I had for the roleplay, and I came across this gorgeous palette right here. So this is by Barry, and it is the Velvet eyeshadow palette, and it's also a multi-purpose palette. So this is what it looks like. You have like a stunning red and black rose, red and black accent right there. So gorgeous. And this is what the back looks like. Again, vegan and cruelty free as well. Love this palette, especially because it's multi-purpose. So let's open it. So with this one you don't get a mirror, but you do actually get like quite a few sections in here. So you get your bronzer at the top first, which I'd say is a good mix between a warm and a cool tone bronzer. guys can see, I literally don't know why my hand keeps clicking. Then we have a highlighter right here, which is more like a purple iridescent highlighter, which I'm personally not a fan of. I like my champagne highlighters. I'm not really a big fan of highlighters like that. It looks a bit taupe as well. Yeah, no. And then down here we have our eyeshadow shades. So these are really stunning. I love these. I need to use this palette more, especially the bronzer. We have Fancy right there, which is a really nice purple, like a light purple pink metallic shade. Then we have Blush right there, which is like a matte, like a light brown matte purple shade. Then we have Silk, which is a nice baby pink metallic sparkle shade. Then we have Ritzy. I really like this one. This is like a nice charcoal, you can see like a nice charcoal purple shade with a hint of silver glitter, which I think is really lovely. Let me swatch that one. Really gorgeous. You can see like the metallic, like a slight metallic sheen in it. It's stunning. Then we have Inviting, which is a nice, like a deep red wine matte shade basically. Love that one in the middle. Then we have the Splendor, which again is a dark chocolate shade, which we've got this shade in one that I've just mentioned, I think. Then we have Teddy. What shade is this? I don't know, it's like a really nice metallic, like a rose gold bronze. Can you see that? It's really nice. I like that shade. Then we have Lavish, which is a gold shade. And then we have Touch, which is a nice nude pink matte shade right there. I love these shades. This palette would create like the perfect smoky eye, but you can either go for your golds and your deep browns, or you can go for more of a pink shade, like a pink smoky eye, would look absolutely stunning. Okay, so moving on to the next palette now. And this is definitely another one of my favourites. I know I keep saying that, but I love this palette so much. Love the cheetah print design of this palette. So this is the Revolution Makeup Revolution London Courage Wild Animal palette. And I know that they did different versions of this palette, but this one is the Courage palette from their Wild Animal collection. I think that was a collection from what I remember, but let me show you this. Close up. How stunning is that? I mean, the cheetah print is gorgeous. Okay, gorgeous. I love it. Okay, so let me open it and show you. I think I've dropped this one a couple of times, so it might be a little bit like the perfect all year round eyeshadow palette from summer to winter, basically, because you've got all of these shades, like metallic shades for you to play around with. They're really versatile, and the consistency of them really velvety, really pigmented, and I love them. I love how much choice you get in there, and I really like this like baby pink shade right there, and of course my browns and my golds. Like this green shade, I think green looks stunning on tanned all skin tones, but specifically tanned skin tones. Love it. Let me swatch that one. How nice is that shade? I love green. So this palette, I get so many questions about when I use it in any of my makeup role plays, and for good reason, because this is my favourite, my absolute favourite palette out of all of my eyeshadow palettes, and that's saying a lot for me. So you guys have probably seen this a couple of times now, and this is the Daydreamer eyeshadow palette by Makeup Obsession again. And how cute is the aesthetic of this palette? You've got your pink and your gold with your gold stars scattered. Let me show you. It's quite tricky to see this one. It's a really gorgeous packaging. Baby pink and gold are my favourite colours. So this is the back. Yeah, you guys can't see that. So this one comes with a mirror again. Really good quality for Makeup Obsession. Again, really affordable. I think this one was about £10 as well. Very similar to the other one. Thickness, style. So, how many do you get here? 16 shades, yeah, 16 shades. So with this one, I love this one, you get like your pinks and your purples, purple shades in the middle, and then you have like your metallic browns, and then your dark browns right here. I love the way that they've set this palette out. Really easy to use and really versatile. So this light brown shade is called Smitten. Then we have one of my favourite shades, Crush. I've used that in a few different videos. It's like a nice ethereal, like metallic lilac shade. Then we have Fancy, which is a iridescent, like a cream purple shade. Then we have Addiction, an iridescent purple shade, true purple. Then we have Infatuation, Romance, one of my favourite shades. You can't see on camera, but it's a nice lilac, like a light lilac purple. Then we have Admire, a really gorgeous iridescent pink, kind of like a dark baby pink. Then we have Cherish, Affection, Spark, metallic purple, Flame, True Love, a really beautiful fuchsia pink shade, a matte shade right there. eyeshadow palette are the purple shades, because I wasn't a big fan of purple shades before, but that is something about like the metallic and the soft lilac shades that I think was so beautiful for summer, and I love them. I love the whole baby pink, really soft feminine shades. I love them so much. So this is my favourite. Okay, so this palette is by far my most used palette, and you guys will see shortly why. This one is also quite difficult to see on camera because it's like a gold metallic, like a matte sheen, gold metallic basically, but it's really hard to see, but you can see it's really messy. So this is the iconic London Day to Slay eyeshadow palette. Day to Slay eyeshadow palette, and this is what the back looks like. Quite simple, good thickness to it, good quality. So it says, create endless beautiful looks with these 20 highly pigmented pink, peach, bronze and gold shades. Everything I love in an eyeshadow palette basically. These velvety soft powders include a mixture of mattes, shimmers and glitters for flawless day to night looks. So this is the perfect palette to transition really smoothly from day to night. Keep that in mind. So, oh, this is so messy. I'm so sorry guys, but it shows that I use it quite a bit. Powder everywhere. Okay, so as you can see, oh, I love this palette so much. So you have a good mix of mattes, shimmers and glitters, and I love the peachy nudes in this. Let me show you. We have some really stunning shades. Let me show you the pigment of one so you can see. Let me show you. Actually, no, that won't show up on my hand that well. Let me show you this Deep Soul chocolate shade. So velvety, so rich. Love the shades. Okay, so in this one you get 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 shades right there. Yeah, I had to count then. But yeah, you get the most. This palette is perfect for like around Christmas time, so I can't wait to use it to create beautiful Christmas looks. And these of course have their cute little names as well. So you have in the nude a nice soft peachy pink, champagne chic, 24K gold, your nice metallic golds, Deep Soul, like a really beautiful dark chocolate shade, VIP vibes, Copper Me Fancy, Ultimate Tan, a matte sable brown, Closing Party, it's like a purple brown metallic shade again, Bronze Bay, Taupe de Taupe, like that shade, good everyday daytime shade, Merlot Mondays, a nice wine, like a shade. Peach Fizz, those two shades look gorgeous together for a summer glow. Bellini, which is your dark peach shade. Rags to Riches, which is empty, almost. Marshmallow, which is a light, like a more ivory pink shade. Then Wonderland, I've used that one as well, and Girl Boss down in the bottom left corner. I love this palette, guys. It makes me so sad knowing that I'm almost finished the ones that I really love. Makes me sad. But I've got a lot of choice here. I've still got a lot to be fair, but yeah, can't wait to use this palette at Christmas. Oh my god, I get so excited. I'm born in December. I love Christmas. I'm a Christmas baby. Anything Christmas I live for. So this is my most worn, I think I'd say, palette out of them all. I love the shades in here, the peach, the golds, bronzes, I absolutely love. And yeah, I'm not a big fan of the packaging though, I have to admit, it does get dirty quite quickly, but still love this palette 100%. Alright guys, so this is the last palette that I'm going to show you in this video, and this is a cute little palette that I brought off of Amazon, I think a couple of years back now. And if you've watched my first wedding, doing your wedding makeup roleplay, this is the palette that I used for that roleplay. Okay. So again, this one I just found while I was looking for props for that video on Amazon, and I needed a really good eyeshadow that of course suited the aesthetics, and I found this one, and I'm so glad that I did, because this is a really, really beautiful eyeshadow palette. So first of all, look at the cute packaging. You've got your silver matte sheen, like a metallic sheen, silver packaging. So this eyeshadow palette is by Beauty Glazed, and it is the Impress You eyeshadow palette. So stunning, so stunning. Okay, just to let you know guys, this palette is not tested on animals. Again, it's amazing. So this eyeshadow palette, let me show you, is huge. Look how big that is. Oh, you might see this one really, really soon. Really soon. I love this eyeshadow palette. You get so many shades in here. It's unreal. Okay, so we do have the lighter, like pinks and peachy shades at the top right there. They don't have any names at all, which is typical. Of course, it's just an Amazon palette, really. But then you have like the really nice soft pinks in the middle. You have like your nice reds and wine colours there, matte shades. Your green shades right there. More shades and brown shades. Then purples and blues. as well. It's so stunning, and I love the italic writing as well. I think that's what you'd call it. You know what I mean? So that is the last palette that I'm going to show you. I do have like a couple more little tiny ones, but I've used those so many times. I thought I'd show you the ones that I rarely use, like a mixture of ones that I use quite a bit, but the ones that I don't really use a lot, like these, but I absolutely love and will be in my collection for a long time. I hope you found this video very relaxing. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel before you fall asleep.